All right, so today we're doing something a little different. We're
Yeah.
going to deep dive into a song.
Interesting.
It's called Buckle Down
Yeah.
by
Okay. Radical.
Radical. Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, and it's on YouTube on the Crim channel.
Oh, okay.
We have the transcript of the lyrics.
Yeah, right.
And we're not just listening to it. We're like dissecting the words.
I see. So it's more than just enjoying the music.
Yeah, I mean, we can enjoy it too.
Right.
But we're really trying to understand like the message behind it.
Yeah, get to the heart of what he's trying to say.
Yeah, and why it's so popular, why it resonates with so many people.
That's a good point, because I think with music, especially in the hip-hop genre, it can be such a powerful form of storytelling and social commentary even.
Oh, for sure.
So by looking at the lyrics, we can kind of get a glimpse into the artist's mind.
Exactly.
You know, their experiences, their struggles, the messages they're trying to send.
I noticed right away this theme of rising above challenges.
To, like, create a better life for himself. Like, there's this one line, I done made it through the lows, I'm trying to get to these highs.
Oh, yeah, I remember that line.
And then another one,
Let's hear it.
I was at the bottom, now I'm making checks rise.
Yeah, it's like straight up ambition.
Oh, totally. It's all about drive.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting because this whole idea of overcoming struggle and achieving success through hard work,
Right?
it's a pretty classic theme in hip-hop.
Yeah.
But what I find fascinating about Radical is how he links his personal journey to like a broader message about resilience.
I see.
He's not just talking about himself.
Yeah.
He's speaking to anyone who's ever felt stuck, you know.
Underestimated.
Exactly. Underestimated, overlooked.
And he doesn't shy away from calling out the haters either.
Oh, no, he definitely doesn't.
Like the people who doubted him or tried to use him.
Right. Like he talks about those who are motivated by crumbs,
Yeah.
just looking for quick gains, willing to betray for like a little bit of something.
They don't deserve me when I'm in my primetime mind.
That's a great line. Yeah.
And there's that tension between staying loyal to your people and navigating a world where not everyone's trustworthy.
You got it. And that conflict between loyalty and betrayal.
Yeah.
It's a universal theme. You see it everywhere.
Oh, totally.
You know, Shakespeare, politics.
Even everyday life.
Exactly. Radical taps into that complexity of trust and the broken promises, the consequences.
He even uses that vivid language.
Yeah.
Calling out the way soft.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget about the snakes leaking information.
That's right.
It's like he's painting a picture of this cutthroat world.
And he's not afraid to be real about it.
Absolutely. That rawness, that honesty, that's what connects with people.
Yeah. He's not pretending everything's perfect. He's laying it all out. The good and the bad.
And I think that authenticity is a huge part of his appeal.
Oh, wow.
Lines like, keep it radical, that's right to die, or that's my style, that rap crowd that acts out. He's not afraid to be himself, even if it means going against the grain.
You think that's what helped him push through those tough times?
Maybe. It takes a lot of self-belief to put yourself out there.
Especially in a genre like hip-hop.
So competitive.
He's owning his style, his story, his message.
But it makes you wonder, how does that confidence translate into the music?
That's what I'm curious about. Like, it's one thing to say keep it radical, but how does that actually play out?
Right, in the lyrics and the delivery.
He mentions primetime mind.
Okay.
Red R.
Uh-huh.
Even spazzing out like Pacquiao in the crack house, a mad cow. Like there's a whole other layer of meaning there.
Definitely, it's more than just the words themselves. It's how he says them, the rhythm, the rhymes.
The flow.
Exactly. That's where the artistry comes in.
I think we need to unpack that a little more.
Yeah, to see the true depth of his work.
All right, let's do it.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so we were talking about these references, these interesting lines.
Yeah, like primetime mind.
Right. What do you think he means by that?
I think it's like being in the zone, you know, like when everything just clicks.
Yeah, like an athlete.
Exactly, performing at their peak.
At their best.
But then he says, they don't deserve me when I'm in my primetime mind.
Oh, yeah. It's like he's protecting that space.
Yeah, from negativity from the doubters.
Burning that creative energy.
And then there's red R. I don't know if everyone knows what that means.
Yeah, not everyone's familiar with hip-hop slang.
It probably means like red dot sight.
On a gun. Yeah, most likely.
Intense.
It is. It's like this image of precision.
Okay.
And maybe even danger.
Like he's serious about this.
Oh, yeah. No messing around.
It adds another layer to buckle down.
Definitely. It's not just about hard work. It's about being laser focused.
Ruthless even.
Yeah. And that intensity comes through in his delivery, too.
Like how?
Like that line, I'm spazzing out like Pacquiao in the crack house, a mad cow.
Whoa.
He's using these crazy images
Yeah, almost violent.
to show the energy, the passion.
It's not just words. It's like raw emotion.
It's like his voice is an instrument.
Totally.
Like he's playing with the sounds, the rhythm.
Painting a picture with sound.
And that brings us back to his style.
Right, his unique style.
He's not following a formula.
He's breaking the mold.
Pushing boundaries.
Making something new.
Challenging us to think about what radical really means.
Not just in music, but in life.
I think that's why it resonates with people.
It's like this desire to break free, you know?
To be yourself, to carve your own path.
Yeah, like he's saying you don't have to fit in.
Be messy, be loud, make people uncomfortable, and that message is even more powerful.
Yeah.
Coming from someone who's been through so much.
He's not speaking from privilege.
He's earned this confidence.
Through struggle, through hardship.
Exactly. It makes his message more real.
Authentic.
He's not just talking, he's living it.
Walking the walk.
Yeah, it's not just bravado, it's backed up by experience.
You know what else I noticed?
What's that?
It's like he's telling a story.
Oh yeah, he's more than just a rapper.
He's sharing his life, his lessons.
Like a storyteller.
Yeah, like when he says throwing deuces to my background,
Powerful line.
he's acknowledging where he comes from.
But not letting it hold him back.
It's about resilience and self-determination.
It's like he's saying we can choose our own narrative.
Rewrite our own story.
We can't always control what happens to us.
But we can control how we react.
Exactly, and that's where buckling down comes in.
Right. It's not just working hard, it's about mental toughness.
Keeping going when things get tough.
Staying focused on your goals.
Even when there are obstacles.
It's about taking control.
Of your own destiny.
Yeah, your own success.
And that message is universal.
It applies to everyone.
No matter what your background is.
Or your aspirations. It's that grit.
That determination.
It just jumps out at you.
He doesn't make excuses.
He just keeps pushing.
Always striving, always evolving.
He even says, I push improvements and prove it.
It's about constant self-improvement.
Yeah, always trying to be better.
It's a powerful message.
Especially in a world that wants everything instantly.
Instant gratification, quick fixes.
But radical is all about the long game.
The slow burn.
Putting in the work day after day.
Trust in the process.
And that applies to everything.
Whether you're an artist, an
And you have to form
athlete,
an entrepreneur.
or just trying to live a better life.
These principles are universal.
It's about buckling down and getting it done.
So radicals are really like challenging us to think differently.
About music, about life.
It's like he's saying, embrace who you are.
Hustle for what you want.
Stay true to yourself no matter what.
And that's what makes his message so powerful.
He's inspiring.
It's a call to action.
He's like saying, buckle down, you know?
Create your own prime time.
Push yourself beyond your limits.
Don't settle for less.
Makes you want to go out and make things happen.
Chase your dreams.
With that same energy.
And he reminds us that success isn't always easy.
It's not a straight line.
It's a journey.
With ups and downs.
Setbacks and breakthroughs.
Sometimes you just got to keep moving forward.
Even if it's the scenic route.
And the people you surround yourself with.
They matter.
Oh yeah, your crew, your team.
Big on loyalty.
Those who are just there for the crumbs.
They'll show their true colors eventually.
It's about building a solid foundation.
People you can trust.
Who support you no matter what.
Who'll be there for the fight.
And never run.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Buckle Down, I'm feeling inspired.
Me too.
Like anything is possible.
It's about potential.
Radical reminds us that we can achieve great things.
If we put in the work.
Stay focused.
And never give up.
It's been a great deep dive.
I agree. Thanks for having me.
And to everyone listening out there.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Keep buckling down.
And keep it radical.